was like, after I spent the $2,000, I was like, this shit doesn't run. Oh my God, I'm gonna quit my job. This is awful. What am I doing? And now I'm like, that was fucking dope. Like, go you, Jupe. Like, I don't know where you get this foresight from, but keep following that, because that's nice. And I just am praying the universe doesn't let me down. I feel like van life is just, you know, the spirit of wanting to wander and taking that into your own hands. And I feel like we all share this common need to get away from the norm and the prescribed idea of success and making it, wanting to do something other than that and taking it into your own hands, especially when it means like moving into a vehicle. I think that's definitely van life.
As a queer person of color, like in this space, what are ways it needs to evolve?
It's very white. It's very, very white, and it's very cis. And the queer spaces are very white as well. The black spaces are very cis, and this is a thing that I've talked about. I think that we need more intentional inclusivity. I think that, you know, our efforts at inclusion are, oh, I know a black person. And it kind of is that way everywhere. It's not just the van life community. I think that's just the way our society is like structured, but intentionally include other people, you know, like asking pronouns and having places and spaces be created where it's not awful or isolating for someone to be, you know, trans or queer or anything like that. And you know, these are people that you're sharing camp with and you're sharing space with, and you're supposed to feel safe enough to like exist in your home. That's hard to do when you're not making the effort to go a little bit further to include people as they are and where they are. Going out and like amplifying the voices of people who are already speaking, right? Like, you're not like being like, all right, here's a platform, here's a stage, go on, spotlight's on you. It's very much like people are saying these things already. People are already talking about, you know, the ways that like housing laws impact us, the ways that unstable wages affect us, the way that environmental racism is forcing us to move out of our homes and across the country. Like, all of these things are being talked about. It's just a matter of getting it to more people, to have like more ears listening. So one of my favorite books, I revisit it annually at this point, it's All About Love by Bell Hooks, and in it she discusses love in both like interpersonal relationships, be that familial or romantic, the way love functions in our government, in our society as a whole, in our communities, things like that. One of the main critiques of the book is that it's, you know, pretty cis-normative. Those dynamics don't always apply to queer people and queer relationships and queer existences. I would like to tell that story instead. I want to visit queer people. I want to meet queer people, particularly in the South, particularly queer people of color and black queer people. And I want to talk about love with them. And I want to talk about the difference that love makes and could make in their societies and in their worlds. And as a queer person, that's something that I deal with. Like, my family, you know, is not necessarily always the most accepting of my queerness or of my non-binariness or of what feels like me, but then I go to like queer spaces, like specifically with my friends that are queer, and particularly my black queer friends, and it's like, it's the best thing ever to like just be who I am. Like, our names are respected, our pronouns are respected, and it's like, not only that, it's like we're all cheering each other on to be the best and fullest version of ourselves. And so I want to talk to people and tell more stories like that about other people's experiences with that. What does that give me? Gives me life. That's everything. Being able to walk into a room and know that like there's nothing you can say or do or wear or be that will cause anyone in that room to love you any less than they do. And that's a hell of a fucking lot. That is life affirming, especially in a world that tells you, you know, you're not who you say you are. Your name isn't what you say it is. Your gender's not what you say it is. Everything about you is wrong because I know better than you, yourself, based on these XYZ physical characteristics or whatever it is. And I think that like, that absolutely cannot be underestimated. Those spaces are vital for the survival of black queer people, for me. This space is a blank canvas, and I get to sit here and do with it whatever my mind wants. Come on, come on, come on. Keep it running. Keep it going. Come on, come on. Go get him. Go get him, Zeus. Go get him.